Alright, so we're going to do our braking drills. We have a green bucket set up, and we have a yellow sign set up over here. And our goal at first is going to be to come up through this field fairly hot and try to get on the brakes at the green bucket and try to stop by the time we get to the yellow sign. Okay? Just using the rear brakes for the first three. You don't need to stop after each one, just go back and start over again. Okay? But we want to make sure that you're getting on the brake at the green bucket. Yeah. All right, just the rear brake. Okay. All right. Okay. Not sure how realistic it is to stop in that distance from that speed, but we'll see how he does when we start using the other brake. And this is one of our problems, as Kevin mentioned.
He's getting on a little earlier now.
Okay. Alright, shut it off. Alright, so as Kevin mentioned on the phone, when he watched the video, one of the things we talked about was just getting on the brakes way too early and kind of coasting into the turn because essentially we're not using our front brake, right? And if you noticed, you're trying to stop at this green bucket and you're not really stopping until you're way down, way past that slow sign. You got to pull the clutch in all the way. So now we're going to do it with just using the front brake. Now be very careful. Do not spike that front brake, okay? So I want you to use it very, very gentle on the front brake, all right? You can take a practice run if you want.
Yeah.
All right. So you're not going as fast? Okay.
Get a feel for it.
I hope he. All right. What?
Turn the back brake too.
All right, let's do 5 more doing with the front and back brake. And since we moved them a little bit farther apart, let's try to stop by the time we get to the yellow sign, all right? As you do each one, get more comfortable grabbing more front brake. Try to find the limit where you're comfortable at grabbing as much front brake as you can without, causing you to lose control or the front end to slide out, or you go over the bars or that. Okay. Also, and I'm not sure, Kevin might correct me on this if I'm not correct, but make sure you want to be in the correct body position, your elbows up, but get your butt back.
Yeah, so
okay.
So
To try it right. Yep. Okay. Do 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. Alright, so when you were using just the back brake, you were going very far down past the yellow sign, right? Now maybe we need to move the bucket and the sign a little bit farther apart to be a little bit more realistic. However, when you got the hang of using your front and back brake, you started stopping right after that sign. All right, so we're going to move the bucket back a little bit to give you a little bit more of a perspective on, make it, a little bit more realistic in a stopping distance. We're going to do it again, okay? But much more. Move it down a little bit. A little bit farther, maybe. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try it again. We're going to do just using, or I'm sorry, we're going to do front and back brake. All right, because we saw the difference already. Okay. All right, so we just had a talk. We're going to try to do this without getting that back end to slide as much as it was. Even though he was using the front brake, I think we were using too much back brake and not enough front brake. So we're going to try to modulate it so that we're getting the most stopping power, right, bud? Mm-hmm. So the back end's not sliding. We want to come in straight. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, much better. Go over and move that bucket. Let's see. I want him to get used to.
A little closer?
Yeah. Right there. No, wait. Back up. Back up. Back up a little bit more. All right. I move it that way a little bit.
Down?
Yeah, I'm trying to find like the optimum spot. All right. Ayrton. I want more front brake. Yo. We can go more on the front brake. All right.
Move it so that it'll take you right to you're trying to find your pressure, okay? Your part. So I keep moving it.
As far as it go.
What?
As far as it goes, right there.
Your front, no. If you pulled in as far as it go, you'd go right over the handlebars. I want you to use it so that your feel, Ayrton, I want you to get the most stopping power as possible from that front brake. All right. I think there's a little bit more there. You know what I mean? Because the back wheel is still locking up, but the front's not diving real hard yet. I'm not saying like we want the front end to come completely down, but we want to load that front end, and we want to get as much stopping power out of the bike as possible. When you start to feel, if you start to feel like the front end get like a little like squirrelier, you know what I mean? You can let out, you can like, we need to get to the point where your fingers are very sensitive to what that front wheel is doing. You know what I mean? So you feel the ground with your, like you feel what that front tire is doing with your fingers.
You'll find it. You might do it too hard at one time, you might do it too soft. Now you'll find your spot.
Because every track's going to be different, and all, you know, whether it's wet, dry, all that's going to change the way the bike handles and stops. I don't want them to go over the bars, but
No, I know. I said you might have to feel that.
that was better.
He has to learn the feel of it. Otherwise, we'll never do it.
Yeah, I can see that nose diving now. It's good. Good. One more, bud.
He forgot about his foot.
Let's see him here one more. I want him to do another one where he's really like on that brake. Yeah. Nice. All right, bud. So we marked what we're gonna say is the outside of the turn, right? And though when you're coming up here, you don't want to make last second changes to where the bike's going to be, because you're going to throw the balance of the bike off. So when you're coming up and you're seeing that this is the outside of the turn, set yourself up so that you're coming in as straight as you can. You're not making all these odd changes at the last second. Okay.
Now just to keep your line. So line yourself up.
Because that'll allow you to stay on the gas as long as possible, and then brake with the as good as you possibly can. If you're making corrections to what lane, what part of the track you're on, it's going to make that more difficult. All right, good. Just a couple, I think we can wrap it up. Okay? That was good. Better, right? That was the wrong gear there. I'll do one more. Wrong gear. Wrong gear on the exit. You gotta be down one more gear coming out of that turn.
What?
You gotta come down. You gotta be down one more gear coming out of there. All right. Try 2 more. Where was this one?
Right where you are. Because there's the line you made, so like right around here. Right around there.
Oh, through the hole.
No, I don't see the hole.
Yo. That's not what we want. More front brake. Except for the fact that I missed the shift, that was good. Yo! Not enough front brake. That's better.
So don't keep doing it until he gets it right. That's it.
What?
Right off the berm. Right off the track.